I want to find a way to just explain to clients that working out is not something that you do because you hate your body or because you hate yourself, but it's something that you do because it's a celebration of your health, a celebration of the body that you have.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Shit Trainer Say, a weekly podcast brought to you by Catalyst Personal Training. These are conversations that we have every day with our clients that we felt like you could benefit from some shared knowledge. So feel free to agree with us, disagree with us, tell us we're full of shit, whatever you want to do, but just listen. Let's have a discussion. Let's have a dialogue. I'm here with my general manager, Debbie Roman, who is coming to us from her brand new house. She is officially a homeowner now. She closed on Thursday. They moved in this weekend. So congratulations. I'm assuming you're back on your deck?
Yes, I am.
All right. Well, congratulations on being a homeowner.
Thank you.
All right. And then you had a conversation or a topic that you wanted to bring up that this week to discuss. You want to jump right into that?
Sure. I noticed, especially the first week that we reopened, when clients came to the gym for the first time, after being home for such a long time, they just, I don't know if it's like a human thing or personality thing, a gender thing, I don't know what it is, but most of them just wanted to suffer. They just wanted to feel like they had the best workout of their lives, but they didn't. The way I saw it was like people were just trying to beat themselves up. Like it was a punishment for them for everything they ate and everything they drank during quarantine. Like they just wanted to suffer and they felt like they deserved it. And it was just like no, you need to work out because you're happy, because you're able to move your body, because you have the opportunity to do things that not everybody can work out. Not everybody has legs, not everybody has arms, and we take all of these things for granted, I think. So I just would like to find a way, and maybe you can help me with this, Jim. I want to find a way to just explain to clients that working out is not something that you do because you hate your body or because you hate yourself, but it's something that you do because it's a celebration of your health, a celebration of the body that you have. And yes, it might not be perfect. We all have things that we will change, in our bodies. So I feel like we need to learn how to see things from a different perspective, and we need to learn to be kind to ourselves and just understand that everybody is on the same boat. Nobody's perfect, and everybody's just doing their best. But I feel like that's one of the main reasons why clients don't stick to their workout regimen, because who's going to want to do something that they feel punitive. Bad about? Yeah. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. And I think a lot of that, especially, people look at exercise, especially like you said, coming out of the COVID shutdown where maybe everybody's been off their routine because there is no routine. Right. But so people have been moving less, exercising less, eating more, and also doing some good things, spending more time with family, spending more downtime, more time on self-development, all of those good things. But I think a lot of people, when they get back to the gym, they look like, okay, I've been sinning, so now I gotta serve my penance, and I agree with you. So that's the way they look at it. Where I know when I used to run quite a bit, when I was running, like right in the middle of my run, and I was breathing hard, my heart rate was going, and I'm sweating, and I'm moving. I'm thinking, man, I am alive. You know what I mean? Yeah. My body is moving and I am alive. And maybe it was just the endorphins you get from running, but whatever it was, it was amazing. It's one of those things that, I always look for. I would always try to recapture that zone, so to speak, every time I run. I wasn't always successful, but that was one of the things that kind of helped coming back. But it's all about mindset and making that shift in internal dialogue. Because if you think about it, you talk to yourself more than anybody else talks to
All
you
the time.
all the time. So it's really important what's going on with that internal dialogue. Are you talking down on yourself? Are you talking negative? You insulting yourself, shaming yourself, or are you pumping yourself up and seeing the good in everything and practicing a little gratitude for what you see? And I think that, to your point, is where people need to make that shift in that internal dialogue, in that perspective. So with that in mind, have you had any experiences like that in your life, Deb, where you had to make that shift and where it changed how you thought about the activity?
Oh yeah, I mean, I think that everybody has had this experience, at least at the beginning, when most of us, or most people, most clients come to the gym because they want to look better, right? Like 90% of clients, or 90% of us. And I feel like it's a journey. When you go to the gym, and you go to the gym because you want to look better, that's telling me that there's something that you don't like about yourself. So it's a journey of kind of like getting to know yourself and just putting yourself in a situation where you are so vulnerable. Like, most people have never worked out before they come to us, so I did go through that experience, but something that helped me was to just focus on, like you say, when you go on a run, like how fast can I go, how far can I go, or when I'm working out, can I lift heavier than the week before? And that literally made me forget about, oh, I want to look better. Like, that just gave me like self-esteem, and just it just made me feel better without even having to worry about the scale, or the way my clothes fit. Just to know that I was better than I was last week or last time I ran, it really gives you momentum. But I think that everybody needs to be open to that, because the majority of our clients come to the gym because they just want to lose weight, and that's their only goal. And they're not open to lifting heavier weight, pushing yourselves. I mean, themselves, or they're a little bit scared of that. And I wish I knew how to break through that and make them see that working out is more than just looking good. That, to me, it's a collateral of everything else. So that's something that I try to do every day, especially with the ladies. I don't care how many pounds you have to lose. I believe that everybody is unique and beautiful and strong. Just by us being women, we're so strong, like mentally and physically. So I try to remind people about that, and hopefully that will spark something in them to be open to pay more attention to something else besides the number on the scale.
Yeah, I agree. And along that same point, I think everybody's going to have something about their body that they're not happy about.
Yeah.
They're not completely happy about it, that they want to improve. And I think the mindset that I go into the gym with is, okay, I'm not happy with this body part. So I'm going to work really, really hard to bring it up. And yeah, it's going to be uncomfortable. I'm going to be sore and all of those things, but that is a sign that I'm making improvement. And that makes me happy. And for me, I look at it as a task, something like cleaning out my garage. My garage may have been neglected, let's say, for the last 3 months. I haven't really done anything. But now I'm like, all of a sudden I got a wild hair and I want to get that garage spotless. That means I'm going to have to put in some work. That means I'm going to have to dig through boxes, clean in all those little nooks and crannies, get spider webs out. I'm going to have to get in there, and I'm going to have to work, and I'm going to have to get dirty. I'm going to have to move some stuff around, take inventory, all of that stuff, see what I want to keep, what I want to throw away. But at the end of all of that, I'm going to have this nice, clean garage. And I am going to enjoy looking at it. Every time I pull into my garage, I'm going to give myself a little high five, hey, good job, Jim. The garage looks great. and just, it could be the same with your body when you go into the gym. It's like, okay, we're gonna have to work, we're gonna have to sweat, we're gonna have to get a little dirty. It's gonna be uncomfortable, but man, at the end of it all, at the end of this journey, I'm gonna be happy with what I've done.
Yeah. And I don't think there's ever been a time when I regret working out. Like if I don't feel like working out, but I still make myself do it. Like I trick myself and I'm like, I'll just do 15 minutes of whatever. It just feels so good to push through that.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you hurt yourself, then I do regret it. But I feel like it's part of the game, and it's part of just having your trainer and having the community environment, like going to the gym. And like, there's so much more to fitness than just how much you weigh. And I feel like it's our responsibility as your trainers to make you see and appreciate that, because what's going to happen when you reach that goal, that weight? What are you going to work forward? Like, what's your goal going to be? You need to be open to other things, because your body and your mind is capable of so many other things. Mm-hmm. And again, I feel like it's our responsibility to emphasize that every time you come to the gym, every time we talk to you, because, that's part of being a coach. So I hope that you're willing to listen to what we got to say.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's a couple of things in there. I mean, you talk about almost, I'd say 99.9% of the clients that come to Catalyst want to lose weight. And the most common number I hear is 20 pounds. Mm-hmm. And then when I dig into that, it's like, what does that 20 pounds get you? I mean, think about that. What is that 20? Okay, I want to lose 20 pounds. And then what does that get you? Does that make you feel better? Does that enable you to do better, run faster, enjoy running more, or, do something? Does that enable you to do something outside of the gym that enhances your life better? Be it play with your kids, your grandkids, travel, hike, whatever it means. What does that 20 pounds get you? And I invite you to think about that and really drill down on that to see, like, okay, it's 20 pounds, but what am I thinking that 20 pounds is going to get me? And then make that the goal. So if you want to be better shape to go on this hike, or better shape to travel once we're able to travel again, think about that as the goal. And then the weight loss becomes a byproduct of that goal. Mm-hmm. Instead of focusing on the scale, I'm down 3 pounds. Oh, I'm up a pound. Oh, I'm down 5.
Yeah.
I'm up 4. It's such a roller coaster ride.
Oh yeah. It's exhausting.
And instead of like focusing on what you really want that weight loss to bring you in your life, and if you can focus on that, then you can make continual progress towards that inside and out of the gym.
Yeah. And I also want to point out that sometimes those 20 pounds are not going to be the answer, because I was 20 pounds lighter at some point, and I did not think my life was better. I think that just learning to appreciate what your body can do is going to bring you so much more happiness than losing X amount of pounds. Now, I do understand that if you're overweight or you're obese, you have to lose weight, and there's nothing wrong with just being healthier. But I do want you to understand that it's a lot of what fitness is about is in your mind. So if you learn to navigate that, you're going to get to those 20 pounds way faster, and you're going to be happier just in general. So, but again, you have to be willing to explore those options, because it's just so easy to think that the 20 pounds are just going to be the easy fix, or that they're just going to be what makes you happy, when in reality it might not be what is going to make you happy. So just be open, enjoy working out, appreciate what you have, your health, your body, and just enjoy the journey.
Yeah. And Deb, I know you're outside, but all I can hear is that truck backing up.
I know. Apparently it's trash day, and I don't know these things yet.
Yeah, this is like your third day. Like all I could hear was that truck backing up. I'm thinking, man, are you done yet? All right, but
I'm sorry.
I did hear your point, and
In the
I'll
meeting.
try to edit that beeping out. But yeah, I agree with you. And getting back to the internal dialogue, I think that's where all of this begins. I think that is the start point for all of this. When you talk about thinking about exercise as a reward and as a demonstration of what your body is capable of, instead of a penance for all of your sins that you've created, or that you've committed up until this point of entering the gym, and people look at the gym almost like a confessional,
Oh my
where they
God,
come
yeah.
in and like, oh, I gotta, it's got to be a tough workout today because I was really bad this weekend. It's like, no, you had a good weekend. Now you're going to have a great workout. So I
Yeah.
think that mindset and that shift, that mental shift is where this really begins, where you start to make that change of perspective, change the lens at which you view exercise.
And then just one last thing that came to mind, like when we go, well, I don't know if we're ever going to be able to do this again, but when we go to a game, like, baseball, hockey, wherever, we like the performance of the athlete. We don't look at how skinny he is. We're just impressed with everything they can do physically and mentally, that's what's attractive, in my opinion. Of course, the fitness and the way you look counts, but like it's just so much more than just losing weight. So I'm just trying to get my point across.
Yeah, I agree. So I guess the moral of this episode is be kind to yourself and the things that you tell yourself.
Yes.
And look at exercise as a celebration of what you can do, and what you want to be able to do, and not necessarily as a penance for all of your health and fitness sins.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
And
well,
enjoy
thanks.
the journey.
Enjoy the journey for sure. And make some friends along the way. It'll make the journey a lot more pleasant.
Come to
And
Catalyst.
come to Catalyst and make some friends. We're very friendly people. Our clients are very friendly. Our mandatory shout out to Catalyst. But if you have any questions or concerns that you want us to answer, please hit us up at info@catalyststl.com. info@catalyststl.com, and we'll be happy to answer your questions. Or give us a call, drop us an email, stop by. We'd love to see you.
Yeah.
And until next time, we hope you are well.
Bye.
Bye.